So Palantir just signed another multi-year deal, and this time it's with a healthcare data company called OneMedNet. And I think this could actually end up being a pretty important move for Palantir because there's really no going back. Palantir is slowly becoming the backbone of the healthcare industry, whether you like it or not. So let me explain. OneMedNet is a healthcare technology company based in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and they specialize in providing regulatory compliant, de-identified real-world imaging data through their IRWD platform, primarily serving life science companies for use in their AI development, clinical trials, and research. So basically, they help hospitals collect and safely share old medical images like MRIs or X-rays by removing personal information so researchers and AI companies can use that data to improve new drugs, run trials, and treatments. So their IRWD platform provides access to real-world clinical imaging data from over 1,750 provider sites across the US, which roughly equates to 131 million clinical exams and over 5 billion administrative claims. And under this new agreement, OneMedNet is bringing in Palantir's artificial intelligence platform, also known as AIP, to power that data infrastructure. And they're not just going to be storing it, but actually making it usable. Palantir will handle all the normal things like search, analytics, regulatory compliance, and all of that stuff. It's a lot, but it's nothing Palantir isn't used to. And it's exactly the kind of thing that Palantir's software is good at, turning massive, complicated, and messy data sets into clean data that's extremely useful. So this partnership will let OneMedNet deliver what they're calling regulatory-grade, anonymized data and AI-powered insights to life science companies, medical device developers, and research institutions. So yeah, you can kind of think of it like this. OneMedNet is the front-end connection to real-world clinical data, and Palantir is the engine under the hood, making that data clean and compliant. And as I'm sure many of you guys already know, this isn't Palantir's first time working in healthcare. They've already partnered with the NIH, worked with the NHS in UK, and had previous engagements with the CDC. So this OneMedNet deal makes sense, since Palantir already has experience working in these kinds of areas. Basically, high-value partnerships in complex industries that require strong data governance and analytics. Honestly, it's the kind of work that most AI companies aren't really touching right now. But what actually stands out to me is how this continues Palantir's push into becoming the infrastructure of a lot of businesses, not just for defense and government, but for highly regulated industries like healthcare. And while there isn't any public information available about the amount of this deal, I'd guess this is most likely going to be another multi-year contract as usual, most likely in the low millions if I had to guess. So yeah, these kinds of integrations can be a slow burn, but they're exactly what creates sustainable revenue later on. So if you're OneMedNet and you start running your core AI and analytics processes through Palantir, you're not going to be ripping that out a year later. It essentially becomes part of the operating DNA. And this is exactly the kind of thing that reinforces why I still hold Palantir. In fact, the reason that I still hold this company is because Palantir literally has the potential to make billions in revenue from this one thing that I explained in this video right here. So check it out to better understand just how unstoppable this company is. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.